Alright guys, today we're playing Halo Combat Evolved in 2025. It has now been 24 years since the game's release back in 2001. Isn't that crazy? Just how long ago we're talking about? I was alive at the time, but I was not old enough to remember anything. The towers just came down when this game came. That's crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. But I'd say, hey, credit where it's due. For a game that's as old as it is, I think graphically speaking and gameplay wise, it has aged fairly well. I think it's still a very fun game to play. I think it's still just one of those timeless classics that'll never get old and will never be not fun. So I'm glad that the game is still thriving for the most part. It still has plenty of players on the Master Chief Collection. You'll have very little issue connecting to a match. Obviously, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo Reach, you're going to have a much easier time connecting to a game. There's just more people interested in those titles than Combat Evolved. And Combat Evolved, it just plays completely differently. I mean, it was the game that started it all, but, like, the hit detection just feels different. We'll just put it that way. It, honestly, like, yeah, like, in some aspects, it hasn't aged very well. But for the most part, it does still hold up. And it is fun just going back to the beginning, and this was a true pioneer in the FPS genre and online multiplayer itself. So it's just for that alone, even if you weren't born yet when this game came out, and I'm sure a lot of you guys were not, I think it still holds a lot of value. I think the map design is still incredible, the weapons, the vehicles, everything that this game had to offer, and the gunplay, yeah, it's still pretty satisfying. And I think it's funny how the pistol is like the most meta thing in this game compared to later games where it was mostly focused on the battle rifle and the sniper rifle and everything. Everyone just got their pistol out in this game and is just fucking going for headshots. So it's a different vibe. It's a different experience if you've never played it before that I think you'll actually kind of appreciate, at least if you're a Halo fan. And by the way, there actually still are some people that play the original PC version, so not the Master Chief Collection, but the actual game, the original game on PC. It's obviously, though, much smaller than what we have on MCC because of the crossplay, because it's just being a much easier, more accessible version to play. So I would recommend the MCC over the original game. And also, with the MCC, you're going to have a little bit more of a hard time getting 8v8. You will get them, but only during certain times. Like, if you're just playing randomly on a weekday in the middle of the night, you might not be able to get 8v8. But 4v4 is, like, almost a given, no matter what time of day you're playing. And it's fun either way, obviously. I think 4v4 and 8v8 are both good in their own ways, as is the case with the other Halo games in the series as well. And I will also say, and maybe it's just because I'm shitty at the game and I just am horrible, but the people who do still play this game in 2025, they are really good, and they know exactly what they're doing. They've been playing the game for years, for a very long time. They know the map layout, they know the gun placement, they know everything that you need to know, and you are at a huge disadvantage. I mean, I got my shit destroyed, just like the Halo 2 video as well. I can hold my own fairly well in Halo 3, but for some reason, once I get to Combat Evolved in Halo 2, it's a complete disaster for me. Because, yeah, these people who play, like, the really old games, they're super hardcore, and they've probably been playing longer than you've even existed as a person. So, just be mindful of that. It's going to be tough, but I think it's still fun, it's worth playing, and it's a great game. Even 24 years later, I think it has aged like a fine wine, and is just amazing still. One of the greatest games of all time. Put Microsoft and Xbox on the map in the gaming world, and for that reason alone, it's very important and impactful, and a game that you should play, if not for nothing else, but for the historical significance of it. It's still going strong to this day, which is great.